It's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. We've played this game for a long time, some of us, and sometimes the meta can get pretty stale, but I think a lot of us keep coming back because occasionally we get those weird ones, right? And they're more interesting. I know sometimes we complain about like, oh, why is that guy going there? He's messing with our chance to win. What are they doing? All that kind of thing. But honestly, and I don't always accomplish this all the time myself, but what I try to do, again, I don't always accomplish it. If I had to assign a percentage to it, it would be much lower than I would like to admit. But I like to think anyway that I accept that as a challenge and try to see something new in the game. I don't know. Maybe I fail more often than I am successful, but spice of life, right, fellas? I got to do some admin here. All right. Professionals would be all set up, but that is not me, my friends. We are here on El Haloofdorf, and this map specifically has a pretty hard and fast meta. You go up to the northwest corner and you brawl in just about everything. Some few people will hang out and snapper down there along the ridges. You can see the E25 pushing in. The Progetto goes down there. He immediately dies. There's a Scorpion G and some TD sitting up there. So we are not very surprised, anyone, by all of the things that are going on there. What is a bit of a surprise, as I've been talking yappity yappy, and we get up here, is what on earth is going on with my team? Okay, Su-130, I get it, man, I get it. You don't want to go forward. Okay, no bad, maybe, I suppose. Also, though, too, in addition to you guys, you're tier 8s. You're the big guns in the game, but okay. But also a Tiger 1, also a Kari, which is a fantastic assault TD, especially in this battle, which is only 8s and 7s. That thing's just a killer. My TS5 hasn't spawned in. Fantastic. He'll show up later. It appears also an IS hasn't spawned in. So it's me, a Scorpion G, good on him. A T20, it looks like the Tiger and the RPZ are bringing up the rear. And I'm already looking at this game going, okay. This one's going to be, as we say, interesting. Maybe not very good, but interesting. Let's see how it goes, though. We lost the E25. I am up here. This is a fast tank. I am running the FSV Schedule A, which is a tier 7. Wheeled medium tank for the British line. I like it. It's not bad. Some camo, not amazing. Good mobility in terms of speed. Is a little bit sluggish in the hole turning department, has kind of a pew-pew gun with 35, 150 damage, so it's the little, 2-pounder, I want to say. AC composite, average damage, doesn't say here. You got to go somewhere else to find out what your caliber is. And then we get these two guys crossing, which is what we're waiting for. And thank goodness they missed us both. That's nice. And we absolutely shellac the IS. I think he might have ammo racked him there. I don't know, but we get rid of the IS. And the M445 goes by. So now we're just sitting here with a T20, the Scorpion G. Glad to have his gun there. Good on him. And the Tiger 1 is finally making it. Here comes the RPZ. Slowly, the TS-54 has not joined the fight yet. So you would look at this and consider the overarching meta, the standard, air quotes, meta of El Haloof, and you would look at this and go, well, Guido's team's about to lose. Good news is we killed the Progetto because he decided to go futz around against a Nomad Tiger, Kari, Su-130, and a sniping IS. And 3 artillery. Did I mention we have 3 artillery? We do have 3. 3 on each side. This is a very painful match, my friends. Very painful. But one half, at least 1/3, and closer to 1/2 of my tanks are camping on the ridge. Like I said, though, good news is the IS made a mistake there, and the Progetto died off pretty quickly as well. I'll take that trade, an E25 for an IS and a Progetto, but I'm feeling like I'm going to see a Su-130, maybe a Su-101. Their IS is going to show up. Maybe another tank or two. At least their M445 is here, and we're going to have a hard time winning. But the problem with having all that knowledge and meta knowledge and the assumptions about what's going to go on is that sometimes the other team just doesn't get the memo. And every good plan changes the second it meets the enemy, right? Kind kind of what I expected. The reason I didn't poke around that corner is I was stationary waiting for the crossers. Once I hit the crossers, I felt like any other poke was going to get me hit because more than likely, even semi-fast things would be there already. So I had no idea the T-34 is there. I also missed that my Scorpion bailed on me a while ago. So I am the only guy on the ramp. And I am starting to feel very, how should I, trepidatious about how this battle is going to go. So I'm just going to back out of this. There's no sense. Just get out. I'm very glad I didn't get artied right there or shot by somebody in the middle. So they weren't ready. What happens on that is if I stayed on that ramp a little bit more, I might get the attention of the Scorpion and these other guys over here to where they could get their guns pointing this way, and then when I did decide to bail out, I might get shot. So I just kept on trucking. So we'll just change what we're doing, fellas. We'll come back around here. I'm thinking, all right, if that T-34 pushes, I'm going to work my way back in behind him and see what I can do. I noticed the Scorpion hasn't turned around, so I'm worried. I don't want to go out into the open there. The T-34 isn't immediately showing up. We did nice work on the M445, so let's just come back around here. And, oh, there's the marker, right? T-34 shows up. We have guys responding, so all of the earlier scoffed at snipperinos are doing some work. Look at them all. They're all setting up to shoot the guy in the ridge. And the T-34 does about the worst thing you can do there. He tops over that hill, knowing there's a bazillion snippers still back there, and gets just hammered trying to get out of the way. So that allows me to come back and take back. Also, what do I know right now after all that? I know that these guys are looking. I got Artie coming in. I've got several guys back here. So if he does push up and over, I'm pretty comfortable. Now that they've turned their attention this way, that he's going to get crushed. Honestly, I almost should have just pushed in on him, but we'll wait. And I think I see the Scorpion G makes a move. Yep. The thing I like about what the Scorpion G did right there is he proved there was nobody else sitting up here. Why is there nobody else up there? Because like I said, the other team gets a vote too. They brought a T-34 or a T4, M4, whatever that thing is. What is that thing? They did the thing. They did something. AMX M4 45. They brought a T-34, the T-20. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's down in the pit. And there's an IS somewhere nearby. If there's a surprise hello kind of person here, we're about to find out. But they brought about as little as we did. Put a shot on him. We'll auto aim and we'll go by. Man, I don't know, fellas. Very strange. Artie goes after the Scorpion. Looks like that might have been after me. Hard to tell. Maybe also at the Scorpion. We're both soft, so very lucky. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. What? That one had me going, okay. I think he may have just lobbed the one in the direction I was going. I don't think going around this corner is a great idea, but I'll do it anyway, because why not? Oh, he's running. There we go. Put a shot on him. Back, 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 back. I did get lit. Oh, the Tiger's here. Great. TS-54 has not moved yet. I'm going to slide back this way. The RPZ has finally sort of showed up. Very strange, right, guys? We're winning. We're winning 5-3. Got the IS there. I should have stopped and taken a shot. I believe I get lit. No, I did not get lit there. Never mind. Kind of wonder if somebody's sitting there. I don't hit them. If they are, I missed them. You can see that I hit the ground. The TS-54 hasn't moved, guys. This is our Tier 8 heavy. Hasn't played the game yet. I'll be honest, I don't remember if he shows up. Let's keep an eye on him. He's at spawn still. Now, despite, perhaps in spite, of all my scoffing of what my team did, you will note that some of them are actually pushing. For a wonder, they're getting in there. And I'm like, all right, this is great. That's good. We have a whole 500 damage or so, a little less, about 600 assist. Let's haul in here. Let's change the angles a little bit. I don't feel like I can go where the Scorpion G and the RPZ are because the entire enemy team is sort of looking that way. I don't see anything going on over here on the eastern side of the map. I could run into something bad, but if you look at it, they are starting to dwindle in numbers, and we have a good idea where most of their tanks are. So we're just going to swing around this way. I don't know where the AMX is. I have a good guess. Probably up in that bush, up in the northeast corner. So we're going to push up here and see what we can do to get around behind these guys. TS-54 has not moved yet. Real weird setup, right? It's getting weird out there, folks. Oh, there he is. He's way over there. Okay. What on earth? So I am going to change of mission. Come over here and try to punish this guy. It's going to take me a while to chew on him, though. 150 a shot. He's got 700 hit points. Sort of expected to get spotted, but I didn't. Put another one into him. I think he goes dark here in a moment. Yep, don't know. I think we'll shoot one more here. Probably could have gone. Yeah, that probably hit him because it did not kick up any dirt. That I'm not sure, to be honest, whether I kicked up dirt there or not. I think I did. Oh, we got lit again. All right, find him. We'll shoot him again. Oh, no. We just get a standard damage. Finally, the last 9 hit points. So we shut down that little push. TS-54 has not moved. So we were down a tier 8 heavy on this, fellas. And the only thing that really bailed us out from our fairly crappy deployment was an equally crappy deployment by the enemy team. And in addition, we're down an entire tier 8 heavy tank. So we'll come up here, we'll find this guy. Not great depression on this tank. Probably should have gone to HE, might have got a little more damage out of it. It's a small gun though, so who knows. Already missed, that's unfortunate. I really don't want this guy to get away. I think I put one more on him here. Yep, leave him some hit points, of course. And got him, very nice. We'll back out of that. Now we got to track down a Scorpion and a Sturv. And that is not necessarily a foregone conclusion, because those are big guns. So we find this dude. Scorpion's up in the corner. I don't have any idea where the Sturv is. I sort of expect the Sturv to be up there with him, but we're going to find him in a very interesting spot, I would say. Not where I would have expected to see him. There's also an IS running around. He's got 390 Alpha. Oop, found him. Kari gets thumped. IS gets thumped. I get a little extra assist out of that. That'll work. So I'm up to 1,300 and 1,100 assists. We're just going to sort of change angles right here. I can't cross all that open area with whatever the Sturv is. I don't know where he is. And the Scorpion able to kind of pop over. Good news there. We kill him. Kill the Ahti. There's one Ahti left. And the Sturv. Now watch where we find this guy. Told you it was a strange game. Decent camo on this thing. I'm kind of moving forward here. No big problem. I come around this corner. Like, oh. Okay. God, he got a piece of me. Nice. But it's a crit. Trying to track him. Now I'm going to have to use some buildings. Please don't hit me. He's gone into travel mode, so he's going to have poor... Ooh. So he's going to have poor, whatever I'm trying to say. Try to track him again. No, I'm missing every... Poor dispersion. He gets thumped. He tries to knock down some stuff as I'm hiding behind it. And we get rid of him. 1,100 assists, 1,304 damage. And just a really strange El Haluf game. Which I didn't think a whole bunch of it during the time. I mean, I realized that it was a weird deployment. I wasn't super jazzed about what my team was doing. Got busy trying to figure it out, and then it got interesting. And then I was just moving from point to point, trying to figure out angles. Had to go down there to the southeast and see if I could come up and create some different angles on the guys that were camping in there, because we still had to dig out a couple pretty good TDs. And we did it all without the tier 8 heavy, who was AFK the entire time. Very nice. Shouldn't he blow up? No, Artie's not. No, Artie is dead. Wow. I wonder if he moved. I wonder if his turret was moving. It was a bot, and the turret was doing its thing or whatever. I was never over there, so I don't know. Interesting, because don't they usually blow up if they don't even actually spawn in? Not sure, but there you go. So, a weird one, fellas. Not the standard meta. You don't always get that. Try to, I went with the meta for the most part. My team, some of my team did. We won up there because the enemy team didn't really counter it very well. It was a weird setup. It was not really, other than the T-34 and TS-54, it wasn't a team you'd look at and go, oh, that's a heavy meta brawl kind of team right there. But if the enemy had brought two ISs, a 101, the T-34, and the Progetto, then they'd have had a much better time than maybe the T-20 and the 122-44. If all that stuff would have showed up, probably would have beaten us up there on that corner. But it didn't. And then we just kept rolling from there with what we got. And I think that's one of the things that makes the game fresh enough that we play so much, is that, yeah, there is a meta, but occasionally we get these sort of weird one-off ones where we can do something a little bit different, and just the puzzle pieces, trying to put all those together and come up with a victory. Well, that's all I've got for today, guys. Let me know what you think about that, and we will see ya.